14th day in the month of December 2024. My name is Lionman Leone. I'm a Biafran and I hail from Obiungwa. Obiungwa is in a Biafra land. Therefore, my greetings from here. I greet every Biafrans and lovers of freedom globally. Today, we are going to treat on the issue concerning agitation and the freedom fighting. I want to elaborate much on the reason why someone could be arrested or could not be arrested in terms of agitating for freedom. Even in a war, in a open declared war, if you go against the rules and regulation of engagement in the war front, you may commit war crime, which is offense, and is jailable offense as well. So I want to deeply analyze to our people why we must tread with care in terms of agitation. Agitation is a fundamental right of every person's or group of people or race who are not comfortable with the system they are into. Now, let me take it this way. Let me open the eyes of our people. You see, excuse me, something is appearing here. Okay. You see, the only thing that will make the international community to arrest a freedom fighter is very simple. When a freedom fighter has engaged in criminality, such as killing of their own people, humiliation, humiliating of their own people, depriving their own people their right of free movement or education, that can be seen as you are terrorizing the people, and that is act of what terrorism, and you can be arrested for that particular act. Many people are wondering why is the boy in Finland was arrested. He was not arrested for agitation. He was arrested for crime. The crime he engaged into. That's what he was arrested for. And it's the crime he committed is very, very open there for you to know. If you want to go and make a research, you go there and make a research. The crime is includes of kidnapping, killing, and burying people alive. He commands people to be buried alive. And who are these people that have been buried alive? Biafrans, in land of the Biafrans. The same Biafrans that we are agitating for. We are agitating to be free people. Someone switch in somewhere, someone coming somewhere, being sponsored by the Nigerian state, start humiliating our people, start destroying properties worth of billions and trillions of naira. That is a crime. He began to snatch cars, engage in robbery, began to burn down people's houses, villages begin to be deserted due to his acts. And the Finnish government are watching this thing very, very closely. But surprisingly, for most of you who does not know what is playing out there, surprisingly, there are this thing that has been trading since over 3 years now. When you come to the House of Rep, Nigeria National Assembly, if you go there, they will be debating on the issue of insecurity in the Southeast. If you go to the Senate floor, They will be debating on the issue of insecurity in the southeast. And when they are debating this thing, names are being called. Names are being called. Because the people who are senators and the House of Rep members, they know the engagement of IPOB, they know activities of IPOB. Knew very well that IPOB are agitating in a civil manner. We are agitating in a manner that is highly welcome globally. Because most of people who are piloting this agitation are people who understands the rules and regulations of freedom fighting. We don't want to agitate ignorantly. We don't want our people to be affected in our agitation. That is why we go the direction of seeking for referendum so that everybody will be carried along. So that everybody will be carried along. Many people now are misinterpreting the arrest that been made in Finland. The arrest that was made in Finland has nothing to do with agitation. It has nothing to do with freedom fighting, as you may call it. But we are not yet on freedom fighting. We are agitating. We are on the level of agitation. We have created awareness. Of course, we have created awareness in time past, and that awareness has stands. Many world today who are not aware of Biafra today, they are aware of Biafra. This is what we call creating awareness. It's stage by stage. IPOB we have left the stage of creating awareness. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, who did that, have created enough awareness concerning the Biafran issue. So what we are now is agitating, submitting document of our prayers to the right channels, European Union, some organization, Amnesty International, and the rest of them. That is what we are doing, submitting the necessary document, seeking for what we want. Then, when you get to the freedom fighting, we can call it that term, freedom fighting. That means we have submitted all the necessary things that we need to submit, and the call have been made. Then the Nigerian state may violate all these rules when they are being called because they are not yet being called. Of course, they will be called. They will be called around the table. What are these people agitating for? What is the matter behind the agitation? Nigeria will explain. Nigeria as a country will explain. Then the IPOB who are agitating for freedom of our people, we sit round table with them and explain their own side, the reason why they are agitating. Then there will be something that will say, okay, let's come and dialogue. What is the dialogue? What are the terms of this separation? There must be terms. Things are not done. See, we are in the 21st century. We shouldn't be doing something ignorantly. We shouldn't be doing something like people who are primitive. No. Call have been, we have made our request known to the world. Then what we are waiting for is the call by the same world, which they will definitely call. Then that time, when Nigeria state has refused to obey or abide by the rules of agitation, seeking for referendum for exit from where they are, which is the Biafrans. That is means you have called the consciousness of all persons, all peoples that are made up the Biafran nation. That is why we want to go to the channel of referendum. Channel of referendum means you are calling to the consciousness of all persons. You are not boycotting anybody. including those that believe in one Nigeria and those that doesn't believe in one Nigeria. You are calling to the attention now to come and make their own choice, make their own stand to know. And how are they going to make their own stand to know? One man, one vote. One man, one vote. If I thought I said, okay, I said, I believe in Biafra, I am longing for Biafra. On that very day, we voted, and the vote will be monitored by European Union, monitored by the United Nations, monitored by African Union, monitored by the representative of the agitators, which is the IPOB, monitored by those who represent Nigeria as well. Then when the result will be called and announced, if it happens that those who believe in one Nigeria are more than those who are agitating, which is impossible, but I'm just saying it. If at all, that very day, that those who believe in one Nigeria are more, and they want the vote, which means the majority have carried the decision, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said it on Radio Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a bully, he's not he doesn't engage in bullying. That is why he made it very open. He said, no. I remember vividly when he said it on Radio Biafra. He said, if it will happen that that very day, all Biafrans said they want to be in one Nigeria, he said, who am I? Who is IPOB to refuse? He said, that means they have made their choice, and the world have seen that they have made their choice. Then what will not happen? We will stop where we have agitated from. We will stop automatically and rejoin our people who have made their choice. It's very simple. That is why I said no civilized country in the world can arrest a freedom fighter. So most of you who are saying that maybe Eberima was arrested, he was not arrested for freedom, for agitating or fighting for freedom. He was arrested simply because he commit crime. What are these crimes? Kidnapping, taking ransom, money laundering, snatching of cars, burning, holding people hostage, collecting their money by force against their will. And this money have been transferred into some account, and this money have been found themselves in Finland, which the government of Finland have been monitoring for over 2 years. Because when petition was sent, like look at the crime that one of your citizens is committing in Africa, they went into work. They begin to monitor the activities. Let me tell you something. Before the European police will pick you up, they are not, I keep on saying, many people, I don't blame our people who have never left Nigerian territory. Let me tell you something. Civilized country are not like Nigeria. They are not like Nigeria, whereby now I may just have grudges against somebody, I may have some problem against somebody, I may walk into police station and say, Mr. So, Mr. Mike, or Mr. this and that, give me police and go and pick him or go and arrest him. No, it doesn't happen in that manner here in a civilized world. In a civilized world, the only thing you will do is to write petition against somebody. If at all that person is committing crime, the only thing you need to do, you write petition against that fellow and drop. When you drop, the investigative department of police, they will pick up that petition and go into work. What is this work? They will go into work, begin to make research, begin to monitor your conversation on devices. They will begin to monitor all your social media handle. They will monitor your Facebook. They will monitor your TikTok if you have any. They will monitor your Instagram. They will begin to monitor everything about you. Your telephone calling. they will begin to monitor everything about you. They don't believe, let me tell you something. The civilized countries police, they don't believe in the say or this person. No, they don't believe in the word of mouth. They believe in evidence. And without evidence, without sustainable evidence, they can't come. Even though when they find maybe some certain evidence that can be funny, they won't come for arrest. All this why they left him, allow him to be fooling himself on air. They are monitoring, they are going deeper. They are going deeper. They are going deeper. Now, they now begin to see the Photoshop of him attaching himself with Finland president. This is exactly where the detective came in. They begin to see where he is attaching himself with Finland president. But all those things were Photoshop. They look at those ones, they keep it aside. They switch into his account. Let me tell you what happened here. His account before 2021, before account because I am monitoring the whole thing from insider, the intel that is coming to me. Now, this boy has no what he have in his account as of 2020. What he have in his account is 38 euro. 38 euro. Are you following me? 38 euro is what he has in his account. And his ex-wife has 1,900 and I think 1,930, is it 33 euro 2020 2021. From 2021 July, this guy began to have up to 8,000 something in his account. He is not working. Do you see how they begin to investigate him through his account? He is not working. Then they keep it down. Then now, from that 2021, 2022, his account begin to run on 100, 200. Where is this money coming from? Where is this money coming from? Which they have discovered. They have discovered the channel where this money was coming from. They now notice that is why they summoned their ambassador. The Finnish ambassador to Nigeria was summoned. Many people don't, most of you don't know what is going on. Was summoned. What is the confession of this man? The man confessed. He said, although some individual, according to the man's own explanation, he said, some individual, who are these individual? I remember vividly that Nnamdi Baribe went to Finnish embassy to ask the ambassador question concerning how this guy is staying in their place, causing havoc in Biafra land, which the ambassador responded to him that it is Nigeria government that has the answer to that. I don't know how many of you remember what Abaribe explained. Then if you look to when Finnish ambassador was summoned by their own police, there, when he was summoned, the same thing he said. He now confessed to them that the guy in question has a connection with Nigeria state. The Finnish ambassador confessed. He said this guy in question has connection with Nigerian government. Then they pick it up from there. That's when they pick it up from there. And this thing may bring bad image. It may bring bad image to the country, especially to this very administration of this particular president. Nobody, let me tell you, Europeans are very careful in terms of losing the trust that their people had on them. The man is a president of Finnish. Then somebody is using his picture, attaching himself with the picture of the president. And mind you that this president has opposition. Opposition can, if this man did not act of picking this boy up, despite the backup of Nigeria state, if the man did not pick him up, his political career is finished. And that man may bring that political party to zero. So it was the political party that said, no, go into action. This is a Nigerian living here, although we give him citizenship by merit. But we should not allow him to rubbish our reputation. It's bringing shame to us. That's when they switch into action and try to find out who are behind his sponsor, which they have discovered. They discovered that the Nigeria government are the people who are behind the guy. So with the evidence they see, the pregnant woman he ordered to kill in the marketplace, then the people, when there's a man they buried alive. His auto group he called Liberation Army. After they buried the man, they sent him the video how this person were buried alive. They sent him the video. He never knew that everything that goes into his phone stops somewhere before going to his phone. Because when they enter all his device, both his laptop, they enter everything about him. So every damn thing, transaction, money transaction, conversation on phone, everything was on their hand. Listen, these people, they spent a lot of money to ensure the petition that is standing before them are justified. They found out that in Biafra land, in a bush, somebody dug a hole and carried human being alive and buried and covered it and sent to him. And he okayed them. He hailed the people who did it. He said, "Thank you for burying the person alive. Not one, not two. Not one, not two." So all these things were in his phone. All these things were in his phone. So the crime this guy committed is unspeakable. Many people don't know. I pity those who attach themselves with him. Very soon, there will be something global arrest. Because him, as soon as he knows that he is not coming out again in his lifetime, he's going to come up very clearly in terms of confession. Already, he has been already confessing. Because he knows what he's facing. He knows where he is heading to. Let me tell you something. What Eberima did in Biafra land, even Al-Qaeda, even those people, they said it, even Al-Qaeda, as brutal as Al-Qaeda is, they have never done it. As very wicked and brutal Al-Qaeda, the terrorists, well known in the world, have never acted in that manner. The evidence they found on him, even Al-Qaeda, the leaders of Al-Qaeda, can never do such. There is the one video they found inside his device where somebody were caught, where somebody were slaughtered like a goat. And the video, they sent it to him. Somebody were cut the neck, they cut the neck and raised the head up and carried the head down with blood dropping. They make the video and sent to him, and he was very happy. He was very happy committing these atrocities in Africa because Nigeria were struggling were very, very strongly behind him. Nigeria were behind him. That's where he has confidence to be doing all what he has been doing. Okay, now look at, in terms of petition, when all these petitions were sent, what we are expecting is to see if there is any petition that came from Nigeria as a country. Because the House of Rep are talking about him. The Senate are talking about him. Media, Nigerian media are talking about him. But we never knew that all these things were camouflage. All these things were just to convince, were to, to divert our attention. When they were talking about him, what some media will do to tell you that this is a very calculative plan against the Easterners. They wanted to use this boy to destabilize everything economically, in terms of infrastructure. They wanted to use this guy to crumble the Easterners to zero. In terms of education, everything, they wanted to use him, and he have already made up his mind to do the work to the end. They have already made up his mind to do that work perfectly. Now, when they see all these things, when the petition were sent, we discovered that the only petition that is standing there, not even Ohaneze Ndigbo. Ohaneze Ndigbo, they have been lying to the public that they have written to the Finnish government. Ohaneze Ndigbo did not send one single petition. To tell you that this is a planned work. Ohaneze Ndigbo did not send one single petition against this boy. Nigeria as a state did not send one single petition against this boy. Amnesty International, Nigeria branch, did not send any single petition against this boy. Do you know why they did not send petition? Because their target was to carry to indict IPOB. Their target is IPOB, not him. Remember that I keep on telling the Biafrans, I said, no, this boy has the right to do everything he wants to do. It's because of him I was making that parable on my private platform. I said, a son or a child his father sent to go and steal used to use leg to kick door. He will use leg and break the door because his father is behind him. And the destruction of one that his father sent to go and steal is always brutal. Because that one his father is against of his criminality, always tread with care. Even when he go to steal, he know that his father is against him. He will do everything to be careful. Not every operation he will embark on. But that one his father have encouraged to steal. Every operation he will go. Because he has a confidence that if anything, if he is being caught there, his father will come for him. That is exactly what made him. When I made that parable, most of them did not understand. I said, when your father send you or supporting you to go and steal, you will be destroyed very quickly, because when you are stealing with confidence. When you want to exercise that you are stealing, you will steal with confidence, no fear. Even when they will tell you, people that own this house, it's like somebody are there. Don't jump the fence. That one the father sent to go and steal will jump the fence, because you know why he's jumping the fence. He has confidence of that my father is behind me. My father will come for me. But they forgot that the owner of that house may overpower him, and he will become a dead man. And the father can never revive Death can never bring a dead person back to life. That's exactly what played on Eberima. Eberima was doing everything he's doing in confidence. Okay, now, if you, I want to take you back now because I don't want to stay in this program more than 1 hour 30 minutes. I wanted to take call on this, but let me finish. If I see that it's time, I will ask our engineers to put phone number there so that I will take call from people, but not now. I don't think I will. I will. Let me analyze this first. So let me connect the dots now. All of you now to know how what was playing on behind the scene. How many of you have looked or listened to Master Prophet, the in-law to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB? How many of you have listened to his recent video? What did he say? What did he say there? If you have listened to that video, you know that they are all behind him. They are all behind him. They were hiding, which I told many people. I said, there are something that we don't need to tell the people, tell the public. But time will come. Those things will play out by itself. Because what we are doing is divine. God is with us. I said those things will be played out. Remember what I said? I said, if you are counting the activities of a Berima, do not count Nenayanya out. I said, do not count Kanu out. Do not count Uchemofo out. But thank God I have been also be investigated again. Because this is what I lined up. I said, look at the people behind this boy. Somebody asked me, how did I know? I said, forget. There is information I may get, you may not get. I said, look at the people behind them. He said, the person asked me, he said, even at this stage, at this stage, I said, yes. They are working together till tomorrow. If you listen to Master Prophet, you will confirm what I said many months ago about them being behind him. So they have been working with him against the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But what I don't know, really know, is what have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu done to even to his own siblings that he deserved this kind of wickedness that been carried out by his own siblings. What exactly? Because this world is very deep. I don't know what he have done to them that lead to this kind of unspeakable wickedness against him. Do you know why? Do you know why they were not in a hurry or written petition by Nigerian government or Amnesty International of Nigeria branch or Ahanes Ndigbo or even some lawmakers? Do you know why? Because as he was acting, IPOB were busy disassociating themselves from the activities of EPA. Do you understand me now? As he was acting, we already knew that he is under contract. Then that is why we stand our ground. We begin to do what? We begin to disassociate ourselves from him. He will make pronunciation of this. We say we are not among. And as soon as he made that thing, the next thing you will see Nigerian media, they will bring IPOB in. And this boy have openly said He will crush IPOB, he will destroy IPOB, he will destroy DOS, he will destroy ESN. In times come, he announced on his platform that ESN is no more. That was when he gave them. That is something I will not say on media here. A lot of things happened. A lot of things happened. A lot of things happened. But when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out, all these things will be discussed. Then maybe that time those things may be made public for Biafrans to know. There are something that if I say it on this air, most of you will not sleep. You will never, even sleep will never come to your eye in the next 1 month. In my lifetime, I have never seen, in my profession, I have never seen such, I have never seen such wickedness against human being that made by God. We are talking about, the wickedness of Adolf Hitler. Iran, it became a history. But if most of you see video that is in the hands of Finnish government, most of you will say, where did they bury Adolf Hitler? Let us go there. Let us go there and honor him. He's a saint. Do you hear what? Let me just put it that way. Most of you, if what this boy did in Biafra land being reviewed to the public, most of you will not sleep for 1 month. You will begin to move and say, they said that Adolf Hitler is the most wicked man on earth. In fact, let us go and apologize to him because somebody had broken his record. Most of you will cry, you will shed tears. IPOP knew what they were doing. That is why whenever he make reckless statement on media, what will happen? IPOP media secretary, a more powerful, because this is a man who studied very well. He understands the rules of engagement. You look at him, he knows the game, he knows what they were playing. He will run to media and issue press statement concerning that particular thing. The target of Nigeria government were IPOB. They were looking at it this way. Let us use him. All the crime he is committing, let us see how we can switch it to IPOB. That is why it came to a time, most of you are not following, it came to a time that this guy now attach autopilot IPOB. I don't know many of you who saw it. He begin to write, he begin to tell all the people that Nigeria recruited because they have forum where they do meeting. He told them that from today that they should be adding IPOP on their name, which they start adding. But IPOB are registered all over the world. Even in the Finland, IPOB are registered. What happened to him? IPOB Finland went and report the case that this guy does not belong to the institution and is using their name. That guy really faced questioning. That was the first one they called him. They called him for questioning. They said, why are you infiltrating the name of one organization that you are not among? That was when he removed that IPOB from autopilot. He now removed the IPOB from autopilot. Do you see the game? You see the calculate how they were calculative. And all these things they were doing it that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will never see heaven. He will never come out from that detention. And how they will now convince the international community and show them, look at the Biafra agitators, so look at the Harvard they are committing. Because those videos, those boys in the camp, how they slaughter our people like animal and video it and send to him. He also sent this thing to Mayeti Allah. Mayeti Allah. Most of you don't know what is going on. Mayeti Allah were his mediator. Mayeti Allah were mediator of EPA and the federal government of Nigeria. All the arms he brought to Biafra land are being delivered by Mayeti Allah through one general, one lieutenant general in army into Biafra land. But where God really punished him is he forgot that he is in a developed country where technology works, not like Nigeria. Everything he sent on his device, everything were hacked. Then tap everything. Money transaction, the killing of videos, those ones they banned with chain in their camp. Video and sent to him, everything were there. Do you know why? Do you know the reason why the Finnish government denying them loyalty now? No lawyer is allowed. They said they will ramp up their investigation. When they begin to find something brutal, the head of investigative team of Finland, the man, a white man, shed tears. He said, this guy is in their country. Did they say that this guy is in their country commanding such wickedness in Africa? What the man discovered, what the man saw on the phone, the man burst into, the man cried. That's why no lawyer can go there. No lawyer can go there for now. They said no. They will finish their investigation after they ramp up all the evidence that's with them through. Because when they pick him, they went to his house and packed all the computer there. The 2 laptops he have, the table, this desktop, they carry everything. And they have found everything they want to find. Now, I don't know if our engineer can put the video of Dave Omine. Can I have it? The Dave Omine video. There's something I want our people to listen to that video. Can I have it there, please? If it's possible, let me know. If it's not possible, let me analyze it. But I just wanted to show some certain things there. Can you bring the video in? Okay, I don't think if the video cannot come in, let me continue. There is Dave Omine say something. Let me see if I can play the audio from my side from here. The audio of that particular video of Dave Omine. I'm coming. Then for all of us to open our eye to see that IPOB, we are not shouting for just like that. We are shouting for a well convinced reason. Okay.
exposed. And I'm not mentioning him for what he has not done or what he didn't instruct,
Well, let's turn to, I mean, given this, you're clearly the respect you have for the president, the fondness you appear to have for him. Let's turn to an area of politics and the Southeast in particular, where, for instance, your closeness with him could potentially make a difference. And I wonder how much difference that has made. Because one of the issues that continues to rub people up the wrong way, especially those from that part of the country, is the continued detention of the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. Where do you stand on that issue?
It's a security matter. I don't want to comment on it.
Well, surely you must be able to. I mean, there are lots of politicians, there are lots of people in the National Assembly and so on who comment on it. I mean, a lot of people have made the argument that it is in the interest of the federal government and in the interest of peace and stability in the Southeast, which clearly you want to see. That's where you come from. It is in the interest of peace and stability to release him because that would help restore normality to the region, which would ultimately be a credit to President Tinubu.
Yeah, but I want to tell you something. You see, the National Assembly is an arm of government. It is very wrong for an appointee of Mr. President, especially when you have, given your opinion in a matter between you and Mr. President.
Underline that language. I want Biafrans to underline the language Dave might use in terms of responding to the journalist who questioned him. What have you done since you are very close to Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? What have you done in regards of continuously detention of IPOP leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? And the journalist asked him that it is for the interest of the Southeast region and also for the interest of the Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then insecurity challenges in the Southeast will come to an end. Now, look at his response. He said, National Assembly, who have spoken about it, they are one of the arms of government. He said him is an appointee of Mr. President, and it's very wrong for an appointee to come publicly to say something, especially, underline that language, especially when he, therefore, according to him, have given his opinion concerning the matter.
I mean, the public to talk about it is for me.
Now, listen again.
In a matter between you and Mr. President.
Okay. Let me go back to him.
It's very wrong for an appointee of Mr. President, especially when you have, given your opinion in a matter between you and Mr. President.
This is where I want the Biafrans to pay attention to, especially when I have given my opinion about the matter. So, what is that opinion which he never allowed to be reviewed? What is that opinion? This is what I want this particular generation of Biafrans to descend on their mind to be asking him. What is that opinion that you had with Mr. President on your own that you don't want to make public? Do you know what the opinion is? The opinion is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must not be released. They have already found this thing in the EPA's device. Devomine appeared in the EPA's device that is with Finnish government. As I tell you now, do you know that there is area in time before next year, April, Devomine may not leave African country to Europe. If he go to Europe, he may get caught. What happened to Bremen may happen to him because evidence of him, this is Devomine. This is the former governor of River State, Wike, they are all found in this guy device. So what are them doing in the EPAS device? What are them doing? What are the contacts doing there? These are the people they gang up, try to kill and rubbish the land that IPOB have suffered, try to build. Do you see how these politicians, do you see how determined they are? Do you see how determined they are? Now, I want all of you to go back again. There is a video of Osare Dukubo. You know, when things happen, they begin to use their hand to confess. That's why I tell people, I say, relax. Sometimes I will tell people, I say, keep calm, relax, don't be in a hurry. You see this journey of IPOB. Any day, the only thing IPOB will do to offend God is when they diverge from this direction, which they are, because this is a divine movement. There's something I want to show you. There's something most of you may have not come across this particular video of Osade Dukubo. Now, let me play it. Let me play the audio. I don't think that.
Send a delegation with a tender, including the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to Finland to submit a petition, a copy of the petition that was sent to me. But unfortunately, I don't know whether I deleted or something happened. But a copy.
Do you see their confession? Do you see how God is making them to make mistake to be confessing? You say he said our leader's wife, Lord Uchechi, Kanu, sent petition to Finland. He said the former member of IPOB, Ikenga, Urago in South Africa, sent petition to Finland. But he doesn't want to go straight to the point and said IPOB sent petition. Do you see how they play, how they play their game? Now, question is, who sent that copy of that petition to Osare Dukubo? Is Osare Dukubo among the Biafra agitators? Sorry. Is Osare Dukubo among the Biafra agitators? The answer is no. So who do you think that sent that thing to Osare Dukubo? Because when petition is sent, when they ask you for questioning, they will show you. This is Europe. This is Europe for you. This is Western world for you. If you doubt in that table of question, if you doubt, because they don't want to intimidate you, they don't want you to feel being humiliated. If you ask them, can I have evidence? They will show you. Immediately, they will print it out and hand over to you. So, who did then invite and question him about some certain petition against him that sent it to Osare Dukubo? Look at him here. He confessed.
Petition was sent to me. They accused Simeon Ekpa. DOS sent a petition to the Finnish parliament accusing the minister in exile of Biafra, accusing him of terrorism, of killings that are going on, accusing one of their own.
Did you all listen to it? Is it clear now? I hope Biafrans, everything is clear now. Osare Dukubo. So when he was invited before his arrest, he took the petition and sent to their master and said, Asari Dokubo, it's like I'm entering into trouble. Oh." He sent it to him because they are the people working together. When I told you, I said, Asari Dokubo is behind EPA. Uchemofo is behind EPA. Wike is behind EPA. Ohanese Ndibo is behind EPA. What do you call it? Dave Omai is behind EPA. The Meeti Allah group is behind EPA. These are the people sponsoring him, paying money, laundering money into his account to help carry the activities they want in the Southeast. So when IPOB wrote petition, when the killing of our innocent people, businessmen, women, because remember what I said one certain time ago, I said, the activities of this boy is very, very suspicious. Okay, you said you want to deal with people so that Biafra will come. Is it businessmen, traders, hawkers? Are them the people you want to deal with if your Biafra to come? No. People you should have deal with is the politician. In other way around, people he should have dealt with is politician. So when I check, I see that there is no single politician that have been his victim. Politicians are very free, working freely. The people who have been his victim is ordinary businessmen and women, traders, importers and exporters. They have been his victims. And the poor police and the army officers of Igbo extraction. Even the uniform men, he select people he kill. He doesn't touch the Yorubas. He doesn't touch the Fulani. He doesn't touch the Hausa. The people he specialized in killing in uniform is only the Igbos. That is where my attention were called. I said, no, this boy has to be stopped. This boy has to be stopped. This boy is a foreigner who pretends to be a Biafra in our midst. He needs to be stopped. This is enemy in disguise, terrorizing the land. So, if you check properly, you find out the word Uchemofo spoke recently in his platform. You now connect the dot with the one outside people have said now. You now connect the dot with the interview. Do you know why they called Dave Omai for that interview, this recent interview on the Rise TV? You people don't make, you are not creative. Do you know why Dave Omai has been invited? If you watch Dave Omai appearance on that television interview, you know that Dave Omai is already in trouble. When a man is in trouble, I'm a psychologist. When a man is in trouble, you will know. I was watching him on that. I said, this one is panicking. And because of what the Finnish government have found out against him, of insecurity going on in the East, that is the reason why the Arise TV invited him. Because some investigative journalists have already know what is going on. That's why they want to hear from him. He's already in a mess. Dave Omai is already in a mess. That's why they called him, trying to find something out from him. If you look at his response, he said, "What on my decision, what I have said to Mr. President, in regard of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continuous detention, that he will not come. Do you want Dave Omai to come out on the public and tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will never be released? That he have told Mr. President not to release him?" No, you don't expect that. That is exactly what he said with him privately. And there is no way he will say that in public. So his reward will remain with the president. But the president, the so-called president, forgot that he is tarnishing his own image by by illegal continuation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in his administration. It is high time the so-called Mr. President will do the right thing and say, no, I wouldn't want anybody to come and tarnish my image or rubbish my reputation. Let me do what is right. This man is innocent. Those who are evil, let me release him. Those who are evil will pay for their evil. Which devil man is among? Do you see how Osare Dukubo? Do you see how he addressing Simon? If you watch Osare Dukubo is in pain. Osare Dukubo is in pain that their messenger, the one who accepted to do the work, who accepted to put his picture as the symbol of the killers of people of Easterners. They are in pain. If you watch Osare Dukubo, he's in pain. If you watch Uchemofo is in pain. They are all in sorrow. Because to them, Nigeria government give them guarantee that we will allow him to continue as far as we have written agreement that he must not kill any Hausa, kill any Fulani, kill any Yoruba. Keep on killing them. No problem. They are with him. Every month, they pay him for the service. Every month, they pay him for the service. They'll remit some money. He will distribute to those who are helping him, those media riffrats that are working with him. So, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I don't know, our engineers on ground, please put my number. Let me take call for the next 5 minutes. I don't know. I want to take call from people. Put my number. Let me take call from people here, so that anybody who want to ask question in regards of what is happening. Can I have? Okay. Okay, I don't think. Okay, yeah. The number you are seeing on screen, please. If anybody have question to ask, each question I will allow you to speak for 2 minutes. I want to take up to 3 calls or 4. Then I will call it a day. So what really happened within the 2021 to date is very heartbroken in terms of what have our people go through. Our people have gone through a lot by this particular individual. They have done more than evil. If there is anything that is greater than evil, is what these people have really done. But thank God that those videos, they found it in his own device. Because they have asked him, that is what they will ask him in the court come May 2025. And we are hoping that they should make it an open trial. So let the world, because we want the world to see what this boy and his group and some politicians have done in our land. If they make it open trial, you will see something, because although they are going to code it, you will see where human beings were lying on the floor, a matured man lying on the floor, simply because simply because this person love what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. See how if he kidnap anybody, he will not trick them. He will ask them. Those boys will make call and call him. When they will talk, he will ask them to ask the person they kidnap if you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Already, someone that is in the hands of these guys never knew that he has nothing to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Maybe out of fear, panicking, the person will say, yes, I love what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. I am supporting him. In other words, to be free from their hand. Because when they come to media, they will tell you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free. So when those people, when they will be, when maybe they become the victim of this particular group, maybe they kidnap them. Unfortunately, they ask them, how do you support Biafra agitation? He will say, I support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What he's doing is what's supposed to. That's what the one he killed. There's one man he killed. The video is in his finished government. This the every interview they made, they send it to him. Immediately, the man said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a man who is under panic. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only man who love our people, who love us, who wants the good thing from us, not the politicians. Do you know what they did? Those boys laugh. Those boys laugh. They have gotten what they want to go. The next thing they did, they put the man's hand on the wood and cut off his hand. The next thing, they flattened the man and opened his stomach with knife. The man was shouting and crying until he gave up. Now, do you see Osare Dokubo? Imagine, look at Osare Dokubo. See the kind of hatred he has for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and compare the one that EPA has against our leader. When I see, there is nothing I tell you, take it or you leave it. I look at this boy 2021, immediately Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. I look at him, his forehead, I said, this guy, the hatred he has for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will destroy him. The very day I said it, many people attacked me. I said, well, don't worry. Time will tell. I said, the hatred this boy has for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is what will destroy him. And today, they have destroyed him. Many of you may be thinking that Nigeria government will be able to pull him out. They will not be able to pull him out. Because we deal on evidence. We deal on evidence. We are not like them who lack evidence. We don't allege anyone. We don't lie against anybody. What we do is, what you do is what we tell you. We tell you, you are doing this to stop it. You say no. We show you evidence. You say, look at the evidence here. Look at what you are doing. So it is left for you either to stop or continue. But if you continue, know it that we are going to use that evidence against you. We are going to handle you in a civilized manner. We are not going to kill you. We are not coming to rough handle you. No. We will let you go through the law. Then, if he can be able to give excuses on those evidence, because now there is no denial. He can't deny those things. Then the only thing, if he can defend your action against the evidences that is standing before you, then you'll be a free man, which I'm not sure. It's batch by batch. Many arrests will be made because we IPOB we vow nobody kill Biafrans that will go free. It's just a matter of time. Wike will go in for the killing he killed Biafrans. Is certain. Anybody who have shed the blood of Biafran will go in for it. Time comes, if God will keep Gowon alive, at due time, as I said, at due time, Gowon will go in for the genocide he committed against Biafra. Go and write it. Nobody on this surface of earth that shed the blood of a Biafran that will not go in for it. It may look funny. It may look. That is how we say. When we are telling him that we are going to deal with him, he has the full capacity of Nigeria state behind him. He was boasting and laughing. Because imagine somebody who a whole country is giving support. That is enough to be deceived. He have deceived himself. He have deceived himself to his earlier destruction. And many more will go in for it. Many more will go in for it. Siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know if the guy will save them because a lot of things are going on. Because that guy can never sink alone. Because the way he is seeing things now, he thought that it's things of the lawyer. Nigeria government have sent their delegate to go and look for most powerful lawyer in Finland. But when they went to the office, the man in question told them that this is a terrorism charges and there is enough evidence. And terrorism charges, you can never come in with lawyer, especially when evidence like this is available. That's why the delegate of Nigeria who went to provide lawyer for him, they ran back to Nigeria and tell them this is beyond them. And the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is involved. The telephone conversation and everything is there. How they are telling him to do, in fact, to help do something that will destroy the whole Biafra struggle. Kanu, we are telling Simon, you should not mind anybody. You should continue to do things that will make the people to give up. But right from time, I know that this boy were not alone. I know he were not alone. And the way Ohaneze Ndigbo, who pretend to be Ohaneze Ndigbo, were very silent on this issue. That raised suspicious. I said, no, something is happening. And whenever this boy is doing something, the next thing you see, Nigerian media will switch on. They will switch in, attach IPOB. IPOB will disconnect themselves. Anytime this boy did anything or any attack, this boy will come out and claim it. The next thing, Nigerian media will put IPOB inside. I said, is this Nigerian media? Are then really so their ignorance have become so loud, so high that they cannot even see the difference. Somebody say, I am not a member. And the media now are the one forcing him to be member. And not only that, there's something Facebook we are doing. Facebook, you will just stay on your timeline like this. Facebook will push this boy to your timeline. They will push it. Everywhere, Facebook, I think Facebook Nigeria helped him, even help this boy to create some pages on their own without himself knowing. They will push it with his picture. Do you know what Nigeria Facebook branch we are doing with Nigeria government? They want this boy face to circulate everywhere in the media as new face of Biafra that is evil. So that when the European Union will look at it, they say, no, already, those killing he was doing and sending to them, Nigeria government keep it. So what they want, there is no time. This boy, you see, why I said this boy is a foolish guy is because although he didn't go to school. That's the problem. That's the problem. There is no way this guy could not even face jail time. There is no way he could not face, he will face jail time. Because after Nigeria have used his faces all over media and now present Biafra as evil before the world, his face will be there. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu face will be there. Nobody will be talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again. Already, this guy is like it's like this guy knew that he were in a suicide mission. He knew. Because if somebody did not explain to him the consequences they may fall him in future, he should have known on his own that he will be in a mess in time to come. Great Biafrans and lovers of freedom, these broadcasts have come to an end. What I want to ask there is, Biafrans, be mindful and be sensible. Know when enemies, not now, thank God that we have handled the enemy who came to destroy our land. We have handled him on in a civilized manner. No intimidation, no allegation. What we do is normal thing we should have done to save our people. So what left there is those that sent him should prepare lawyer for him. Thank God Europe is not Africa where they will use money to bury the case. Of course, he will give the reason why he was slaughtering human being like animal. He will give the reason why he were burying human being alive. He will give reason why he was kidnapping and taking ransom from Biafrans. He will give reason where he was burning houses. He will give reason where he was burning businesses that worth millions and trillions of naira of our people. He will give reasons for that. Then he will defend himself, defend his action. If his action is reasonable, the judge will free him. Then I think I have one call. Let me pick this call, then I'll call it in. Hello. Ndewo.
How are you?
I'm fine. Are you?
I'm okay. I just wanted to thank you so much for the good work we have been doing for our people. My name is Mazi, we call it from South Africa.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you for the exposition because there's a says in our dialect that say that Ihoyo Metro Saburu, Simon Epa and his co. They are watching. Biafrans know who are the genuine freedom fighters. IPOB and DOS is the structure which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu laid that everybody may follow and do the needful, so that in order for us to restore Biafra in our own time. But these infiltrators that are coming from everywhere trying to destroy what Kanu has built, they must pay, even if it is his own blood that is involved in whatever that is happening in our land. They must pay. All of them must, all the autopilots, all of them they must pay one after the other. Nobody must go scot-free. So in this case of Samoneta will be a example. Samoneta is another Ifajuna we have in our land. Samoneta is going to pay with his. There's no generation that you call Samoneta. He'll be another Ifajuna in our.
But Mazi, not only paying.
We are very grateful.
Wait.
We are taking the.
Mazi, are you hearing me? Mazi, are you hearing me?
Okay, Mazi.
So, not only him paying,
yes.
What we want him to do, you see, he know that he's not coming out, but with time, we want him to help us to name more people. He have already named some certain politicians. They already mentioned them. How did he mention them? He mentioned them. We're asking the detective to help him call them. They asked him, what connection do you have with these people?
Yes.
He said they are his political fathers. Then the detective asked him, are you not fighting for freedom? How do you now have a political father? He said that is political fathers that can then put call across to them, which they ask him to give them the names of these political fathers and their number. He gave them. That guy is he doesn't know the mess he have already put himself into. He give the name of those people and give their contacts. They allow him to pick the call, to pick his phone and give them the contact. Because he requested for his device, they gave him. He on it. They help him on it. They say bring out the contact. They will call to bring out the number and call them. They brought out the number and they called them. I will not mention those people's name on air. I think Master Chinasamodu will be coming on air tomorrow. I don't know. He should be in position to mention that name, not me. So many things are involved. We want him to help us give more people, give the names of more. And they do know that after his case, those people also, they will place them in a blacklist. Do you know? European Union are going to place those people on a blacklist. So anywhere they catch them in the European territory,
yes,
they will go to jail. They will go to jail. Continue.
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, continue. I'm done. I just want to brief you on the issue.
So, yeah, I do understand, Mazi. Finally, I'm thanking also the DOS, the leadership, because they have done a lot. I don't know the kind of one thing Mazi Chike is, because it's not any other person that can take this from our people. But finally, they have taken it, and finally they have done all the could to make sure that our people come back and understand that it is only DOS and IPOB is going to save our people. But some of our people are still stupid. I don't know the kind of phone being. I don't know the kind of mentality we have. Look at what this guy is doing. All the atrocities that one is committing. You see people sheepishly following him, doing rubbish with this guy. This guy will be dancing, killing our people, doing all sorts of things, and they are still following this guy, despite what he has done, despite all the atrocity, all the genocide he has committed in our life. But some people that call themselves Biafrans are sheepishly following this guy. I don't understand the kind of the kind of mentality some of our brother has. Thank God everything as an idea they could go and talk Ghana.
Thank you.
Very soon it's going to come out in or
in the open. We are watching, Mazi.
Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling, Mazi. Thank you. God bless you. I was, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Already, I was about to end the program before this our brother calling. So, from here, this program have come to an end. Next week, Friday, I will be here at the same time. I'll be here at the same time. Then I will make out. I will make out chance to receive more call on that program. Don't forget that Mazi Samori will be on air tomorrow. So key into the platforms of IPOB, Radio Biafra, Community, IPOP Community Radio, and the BTV as well. I think they will anchor this program live tomorrow. Please do not forget, do not miss that program. It's going to be a very interesting program tomorrow. God bless you.
Oh na 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 na. Watch it out. Watch me far away, see me far away. Shabada, tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have, because I have myself. Oh, say na defense. Oh, make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, you go like to pretend. Do not run away. Kind of sober than you. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I talk. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I know. Kind of sober than you. I don't come to speak my mind with no delay. Let them know say una eyes clear about una way. Watch out, many things they happen in that country you dey. So some people trouble up on people every day. Even when you dey, you go talk say you know dey. I need to understand why this war bad. I need to understand why the truth apart. The promise that we got and nationalize. The promise we will live and no complaints. Somewhere, watch me far away. Watch me far away. See me far away. See me far away. Tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have. Because I have myself. Oh, and things say na defense. Oh, make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, oh, you go like to pretend, oh. Do not run away. Kind of sober than you. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I talk. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I know. Kind of sober than you. Samada, ta ta ta, kick your I come back again to tell people say, now here we day. We don't come to stay. I say no retreat, no surrender. We're arrange. Look at the soldiers killing innocent Biafrans every day. Look at Islam is killing innocent Christians every day. It depends on me, it depends on me, it depends on me. Chupoki kobiama, pataranyo se maka, pataranyo se maka. I know ginaka, that is why I say, that is why I talk, that is why I know. That is why I say, that is why I talk, that is why I know. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike one, Umu Biafra nine, Ayisigi Gabaniru, Onya Kaya Docha, Weli Feneme, Onye Naya Netuno Hine, Chuku Kwamawaja, you are whiter than snow, Oku Kibesioku, we stand where you stand, we say no secret trial. Onyinye Chukwu Ezosika Osiki Ohamadike, no secret trial. Prophet Yahweh's young Osiki Ohamadike, Osiki Jisike Mazi Alifostus Uchemofo, the deputy director of Radio Biafra in London, on Nakwaki, Osiki Kusike, no any feneme, Sebide, Ejike, Koli, Osiki, one day Puja Bije, Sikwa, no any feneme, no any fenafio, no any fenato, Ezi one Victor Chimezie Okorochukwu Igbo Network Television London Osiki Jisike na akwụghị n'azụ ụmụ Biafra niile gedi n'ụwa Osiki gaba n'iru, no secret trial, no secret trial, no secret trial, no secret trial. Hey! Watch me far away, see me far away. Tell me what you saw, I will show you what I have. Because I have myself, oh, then think say na defense, oh. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, so you go learn to